Now, when you make a decision to distance yourself from toxic, abusive, narcissistic people, family members, friends, exes, whomever, it is so important that the decision you make is for you, it's by you, and it's 100% because of you. Take ownership of this decision. Make the decision all about you. And in doing this, you'll make sure that the toxic people or the toxic person cannot gain control or change your mind. My name is Kevin, and this is The Royal We. Now, it's very common that we want to reach out to the toxic people that we've been dealing with, exes or friends or family members even, and we want to write to them in some way or let them know in some fashion that we're staying away because of something that they have done. It's because you're a narcissist and you did this and X, Y, and Z and you hurt me and I trusted in you and you let me down and you're abusive and all this and that, which is all true, by the way. There's no denying this whatsoever. But watch what's happening as we are rattling off all the things that we don't like about them. What we are really saying is, you have all the power in this situation. Please give me a reason to stay, any one reason. And this is dangerous because they will. They can. And what you're really doing when you are trying to let them know the reasons why you are not visiting them or you are going no contact, when you're giving them the reasons, what you're really giving them is an opportunity for them to give you a rebuttal. You're giving toxic, narcissistically abusive people an opportunity to say, oh, I'll change. Or you're giving them an opportunity to say, I was just kidding, you're too sensitive, and further hurt you. You're giving them an opportunity to say, you're being ridiculous, come on back. You're giving them all the power. Okay, we don't want to do that. So when we talk about making sure that your decision is by you, it's for you, and it's because of you, you've got to get it in your mind, this is the same thing I had to do, that we're staying away because of us. It's okay to be able to say, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like the bad language. I don't like the bullying attempts. I don't like being called names. And I'm staying away because I don't like that. And I want nothing to do with it. What can they possibly say? See, when you change and you transition from pointing your finger at the narcissist saying, you were doing this to me, I'm out. You're hurting me, which gives them an opportunity to give a rebuttal or to make an excuse or to give you a hug and tell you whatever they're going to do, right? Instead of that, when you say, I don't like you, I don't like your name calling, what can they say? Sure, they'll rattle on about, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? When the decision is made for you and by you and because of you, that's when you have the power inside of you to say, you know what I mean. And it doesn't matter if you don't know what I mean. I know what I mean. Make everything about you. I don't like being around your name calling. I don't like being in this family dynamic. I don't like being around brothers and sisters. That's who cuss and call people names. That's not family to me. I'm out. I'm not going to be a part of this. When you transform the situation and take it away from them, you're not staying away because of them. You're staying away now because of you and who you are. And you might be saying, Kevin, but I don't want to be that person who stays away. I was always the nice person. I don't want to be the unloving one. None of that stuff. Listen, all that stuff is nonsense anyways. And a lot of that was conditioning you to endure abuse in your life. You have every right in this life to be able to look at something, identify something unhealthy, and say, I am staying away from that. I want nothing to do with that. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't want, do you follow me? Don't allow the conditioning of the churches and of the people and of the family members and all the abusive people who want to keep you down in a place where you have no power. Don't allow that conditioning to keep you stuck thinking, I don't want to be the mean one. Be the mean one and own it. Own being the mean one. Listen, setting boundaries is not mean anyways. Being around people who want to call you names, now that's pretty mean. But you saying, I don't like you because of what you're doing, that's not mean. That's called boundaries. There's nothing mean about setting boundaries. When someone shows you over and over again that they're going to step beyond your boundaries, that's mean. That's bullying. You now taking the power and not giving them an opportunity to give a rebuttal, but making a decision based on who you are, saying, I am not going to put up with that. I'm not going to let you talk to me that way. I'm not going to let any of you treat me that way. I'm not going to be a part of this. I'm leaving. They can't do anything. It takes the rebuttal power away from them. And this is what you want. A lot of what toxic people and narcissists rely on is you going back to them saying, listen, you're doing this to me. You're hurting me. If you'll just stop, that's how they take it. They feel empowered. They have an opportunity to tell you whatever they want to say. They could even get down on their knees and say, please give me another chance. And you're giving them the opportunity to do that. So let's stop making our decisions about them. This holiday season, and for the rest of your life, stop making your decisions and relationships about them. Make it about you. Take ownership. Even if it sounds mean, take ownership of your decision. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. Stop calling me because I don't want to talk to you. Simple as that. Does it sound mean? Sure. Are you not used to that? Possibly. But get used to it because you have to protect your mental, emotional health in this life. Nobody's going to protect you as best as you can. So let's step up. Let's take ownership from now on of our reasons for leaving. And the reality is we are leaving because, truth be told, you don't like them. You really don't. The family members that are abusing you, calling you names and this and that, you don't like them. You really don't. You don't want anything to do with it. You're just trying not to look like the bad person. Don't worry about that anymore. It doesn't matter. Because to narcissists, whether you are on your best behavior, whether you are being as sweet and as loving as you know you are, or you're not, it doesn't matter. They're going to treat you the same way either way. So just be authentic and say, I don't like you. I don't like your name calling. I'm out. This is difficult, I know, but I want to be a part of this healing journey and this process with you. Down below, you can find one-on-one coaching options with me. We could have a telephone call, a WhatsApp, or a FaceTime video consultation, or you could even request a sponsored video for a really good offer this holiday season only. And this would be me speaking into your situation in a video format. I have some coming out this weekend that I'm very excited to share with you. So scroll down below. We can find out that information in the description box. Be sure to subscribe, like this video. Also, Saturday mornings is Royal We Fellowship. Join us for an in-depth Bible study as we understand the biblical words as it pertains to this toxic world of narcissistic abuse. Every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock a.m. Central Time. The link for this channel is down in the description. Join the Royal We Fellowship community. And also Monday night is Royal We Live Chat at 9 p.m. Central Time. And that link is also in the description. These are different channels. You can find all of that information down below. So head on down there. And I'll be back with more videos for you right here on the Royal We.